Everyone to our 2020 Murrumbidgee Primary Healthcare Awards. My name is Monica McInnes and I'm the Strategic Initiatives and Engagement Advisor here at MPHM. I will be your host for today's announcement of the finalists and winner of the Innovation Award category.
Thank you for participating in our virtual presentation and announcement of the 2020 Murrumbidgee Primary Healthcare Award winners and finalists. This year saw a record number of applications despite the challenging times our industry and indeed the wider community has faced this year. It's a testament to the stoic and resilient nature of people living in regional and rural communities like ours. Thank you for making the time and putting in such effort to nominate for an award. Before we get to the official announcements, I would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the traditional owners of the lands on which MPHN operates and on which we are meeting today. The Wiradjuri, Ngari Ngari, Wemba Wemba, Baraba Baraba and Yorta Yorta peoples. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging and recognise these lands have always been places of traditional healing and medicine, and this plays a role in shaping future health services. I would also like to acknowledge any Aboriginal people who may be joining us today. One such person is Aunty Isabel Reid, who will now welcome us to country.
Hi everyone, I'm Aunty Isabel, Wiradjuri Elder, and it's my pleasure to be here to welcome you all to country. A welcome to country is so very important and also very necessary, as it demonstrates an ancient tradition to welcome visitors to our ancestral lands, which has been conducted over thousands of years to officially welcome people and to identify who we are and who you are. I would now like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the custodians of this land, the Wiradjuri peoples, whose land you are gathered on here today. I also wish to acknowledge our elders, past, present and future, for they hold the memories, their tradition and culture of all Aboriginal Australians. In recognition and respect for all Aboriginal people, our culture and heritage, it gives me so much pleasure to welcome you all here to the land of the Wiradjuri peoples.
Thank you, Aunty Isabel, for that warm welcome.
I now just have a special message to share with you all from the Deputy Prime Minister and Federal Member for Riverina, the Honourable Michael McCormack. He is also joined by the Minister for Regional Health, Regional Communications and Local Government and the Federal Member for Parks, the Honourable Mark Coulton.
Well, welcome to the virtual Murrumbidgee Primary Healthcare Awards, and so important to recognise and acknowledge the many people who've contributed so much during what has been a very challenging year. Droughts, floods, bushfires and of course COVID-19 has hit the regional communities that we represent very, very hard. But we're getting on with the job, and like our frontline medical professionals and everybody associated with primary health, we're putting people first. Mark Coulton joins me today. Mark is, amongst many things, the Minister for Regional Health, and I welcome him and acknowledge the work and the role that he has played, particularly this year in what I say again has been a very difficult year. We've had the GP-led respiratory clinics set up and established right throughout regional areas of Australia, and that has made such a difference for COVID-19. And programs such as the Question, Persuade, Refer have helped mental health. There's many programs, there's many funding initiatives that are playing their part to lift the spirits and to raise the medical outcomes during this year and during all years. But essentially, you can't do it without the people who we've got in our regional areas, those frontline primary health professionals, and they are professionals. They're putting themselves out, they're going above and beyond, and today we recognise, we acknowledge and we thank them. So well done to all those nominated, well done to all the recipients of awards, and I say again, thank you very much. Over to you, Mark.
Look, I'd like to acknowledge each and every person that is in the health workforce in the Murrumbidgee area. This year they've gone above and beyond. While tonight we're recognising some people, I think we should remember that everyone has done such a wonderful job in keeping us safe this year. like Michael said, this year has been like no other, and the health sector has really been at the forefront of keeping us safe. And you know, our record in regional Australia for managing the pandemic has been exceptional. The outbreaks we've had have been handled very, very well. And so the Murrumbidgee area is really coming to the fore as an area for health innovation. And you know, it's 20 years since the clinical school's been there, and the work that's now going on with the Murrumbidgee model of innovative care and some of the other innovative trials we're doing just shows that Murrumbidgee area is really leading the way. We all know that if people train in the regions, they come from the regions, they're more likely to want to practice in the regions. But tonight is all about rewarding excellence in the delivery of health service. I wish I was there. I think it's wonderful that the Murrumbidgee PHN are recognising people who have done exceptional work, serving their community, keeping them safe. Congratulations and well done.
I'll now hand over to MPHN Board Chair Dr. Jody Colbert for her welcome address.
Our Primary Healthcare Awards recognise the valuable and significant work being undertaken by health professionals, organisation and communities to improve health outcomes across the region. This year we have 4 award categories, and overall we had a total of 28 nominations, all of whom were deserving in their own right. It's clear there are many people, organisations and communities who are dedicated to improving health in our region. In my role as a general practitioner, I've seen daily examples of how my colleagues, other health professionals and organisations are implementing meaningful strategies to improve health outcomes for their patients, often going above and beyond what is required. Amidst the uncertainty and rapidly changing work environment that we've had to deal with this year, the whole health sector has demonstrated incredible flexibility and real collegiality in working together. Thank you to all the applicants for making time to nominate, and I applaud you for your hard work and dedication to improving the health of people in our region.
I would now like to welcome MPHN Board Director Paul Gianotis to present the Innovation Award.
The Innovation Award recognises activities promoting new or creative ways to improve the health and well-being of our community or improve business outcomes. With the delivery of high-quality, person-centred and connected healthcare, fresh approaches to business productivity and the services can be important to achieve improved health outcomes. Innovation requires being open to and testing new ideas. The first finalist is the Wagga Women's Health Centre. The Wagga Women's Health Centre has provided after-hours services to the women of Wagga Wagga and surrounding areas for more than 3 years. Being able to consistently provide after-hours services means women have greater options if they are in crisis. Services are delivered adhering to the five principles of trauma, informed practice, which are safety, trustworthiness, choice, collaboration and empowerment. The second finalist is Gives a Break. Gives a Break is an innovative health promotion initiative that takes the whole of community approach to building young people's resilience. Between October 2019 and March 2020, 37 young people from the Murrumbidgee area aged between 14 and 17 participated in 4 camping adventures, filled with a range of activities designed to build their resilience. The initiative provides young people with an opportunity to take a break from life in drought-affected regional communities, impacting positively on their mental health. Congratulations to both finalists. The winner of Innovation Award is Gives a Break.
Congratulations to both our finalists and in particular our winner, Gives a Break. Is Daniel on the line? Would he like to say a few words?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look, that's a bit of a thrill. So thank you very much, and well done to all applicants and Wodonga. Wagga. I'm a bit stunned actually. So Wagga Women's After Hours Care is very good. So look, really stunned. we've had a really good time with Giz Break. It's a shame that Zonk couldn't be here today. He's out on camp. I think for a couple of reasons, I'm shattered that Zonk can't be here. Giz Break was Zonk's brainchild. When it came down to applying for the pitch night, it was Zonk's, certainly Zonk's brainchild, and we sort of ran with it. And he's been putting in countless hours of, waking up and stupid hours and doing policies and procedures and not for profit and doing all that type of thing. And secondly, it's just been such a great journey from applying for pitch night to being lucky enough to be a finalist for pitch night, and then sort of rehearsing it and all this, being lucky enough to be credited with some resource to put Giz Break together, to visiting Hay, to presenting to those amazing students, to getting out on tour and all the different bits and pieces in between. We've had a sterling time. We'd like to thank you, Murrumbidgee PHN. You took a bit of a gamble on us. It's very much a real preventative sort of upstream health promotion activity is Giz Break, and with a focus on building resilience in our participants. It's a real investment in the future of these young adults, and we thank you very much. We thank Tony Pruce for her work along the way and sort of putting up with us a little bit, I guess, putting up with our high energy levels at times. We'd like to thank the Hay Memorial School, Anne McNally, Jade Aldist from the Hay Lions Football Club and the Hay Lions Footy Club all together for putting us, letting us crash on the floor of their club rooms the night before camps. Gayleen and Liz from Hay Shire. We'd like to thank the Hay and Hillston communities and just Hay as a whole and volunteers as well. Look, it was a real privilege to take these young adults on camps and to experience some pretty cool times and fun times, which at times tested our resilience. We had quite a few challenges along the way, which we were able to negotiate as a team, which was, I think, a real working example of how we, how to negotiate tough times and make a plan. We saw some awesome sights. The feedback from the camps was exceptional, and we certainly think that Murrumbidgee PHN went a big way to getting us up and going, and we thank you very much for that. Look, I know I'll never forget the camps. Zunka won't either. We felt an enormous buzz from the camps and just the experiences that we had, and we thank you, NPHN, for birthing us, basically. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan, for all those words. I would also just like to check in and see if Claire Kendall was there from the Wagga Women's Health Centre, or maybe a representative of the Wagga Women's Health Centre, that they might like to say a few words. No? Wagga Women's Health Centre is not online? I think they are online. Maybe they can't hear us. Oh, here we go. Congratulations to Daniel and Giz Break. That sounds like an amazing program. Thank you very much, Wagga Women's Health Centre. All right, we will move into the last part of the, but they're having technical difficulties. No trouble at all. Okay, we'll just move into the last part of the official presentation.
Congratulations to Zonka and Daniel for their Giz Break program. This now concludes our virtual presentation of the 2020 Murrumbidgee Primary Healthcare Awards. Thank you again to all our applicants, finalists and winners, and to everyone who has joined us today. Please join us at the same time and place tomorrow for the announcement of the Murrumbidgee Community Grant of the Year finalists and winner.
Congratulations to Giz Break and the Wagga Women's Health Centre, and to all the other applicants that applied under the innovation category. We will see you again tomorrow, same place, same time, for the Murrumbidgee Community Grant of the Year announcement. Thank you, everyone.